Where has the man nicknamed the Russian Mark Zuckerberg gone after a decade of headlines in the 2010s? Pavel Durov, known for creating the equivalent of Facebook in Russia, being banned from his home country, Russia, making his Twitter handle the Porn King, and saying that his passport photo would be perfect for articles about terrorism. But over the past several years, the media coverage of Pavel Durov, the Russian Mark Zuckerberg, have seemingly disappeared. So where is Pavel Durov? Pavel Durov found success early in his entrepreneur career when he founded the equivalent of Facebook for Russia and other ex-Soviet countries named VKontakte, or VK, in the late 2000s. However, this early success would catch the eye of the Russian government, who gave him an ultimatum: leave the country or hand over the information on Ukrainian users. The Russian government delivered this message by swatting his home in 2013. For Durov, security was a non-negotiable, so he left the country and was forced out of his own company in 2014. Just prior to leaving Russia, Pavel would team up with his brother Nikolai to found Telegram, an encrypted messaging service and social media platform. The company today has over 800 million active users and is valued at roughly $30 billion. Durov would make headlines in 2016 when he said in a 2016 interview with CNN that Telegram cannot make messaging technology secure for everybody except terrorists. It's either secure or not secure.
Do you feel that Telegram is in any way responsible for what happened?
I don't think so. They're also using iPhones and Android phones and microchips. It's kind of misleading to say that we're responsible or any other tech company is responsible for that. You cannot make messaging technology secure for everybody except for terrorists. So it's either secure or not secure.
Telegram in 2018 would be banned by Russia after Durov once again did not allow them to access user data. Although not making the headlines that he was in the 2010s, Durov has continued to be vocal. But rather than being in the mainstream media, he has used social media to express his beliefs. Since December of 2022, he has also stopped using social media outside of his own company, Telegram. His biggest headline would come in May of 2020 when he wrote a blog on Telegram about 7 reasons why people and companies should not move to Silicon Valley. The 7 reasons included that it was a police state, inaccessible healthcare, limited cultural life, mediocre secondary education, high taxes, high cost of development, and finally, Durov said that there are weak market prospects for the 21st century in this area. Over the past several years, Durov has seen continued success when it comes to Telegram. In March of 2020, right before the pandemic broke out, Durov raised over $1 billion by selling bonds. He would do the same in 2022, selling $270 million, which he bought approximately a quarter of. Telegram has also increased users over the last 2.5 years by over 300 million, and at the beginning of 2023, they would surpass Facebook Messenger as the second most popular instant messenger services, only behind WhatsApp. The company in 2022 began their path to profitability as they started monetization without using targeted advertising and releasing Telegram Premium memberships. With the onset of the Ukraine war in 2022, Durov and Telegram have vowed to protect Ukrainian users from Russia as well. Durov may not be getting the press he once got because of his critiques against many of the mainstream tech company darlings. The first instance was in October of 2022 when Durov spoke out against Apple for the 30% tax on all in-app purchases. Telegram content creators were using third-party payment bots to sell access to individual posts. Apple made them get rid of this feature on all products unless they gave them 30% of the revenue. Durov called on the governments of the EU, India, and many other countries to take action on Apple and other trillion-dollar monopolies' abuse of market dominance. Then, a month later, in November of 2022, Durov launched a cryptocurrency wallet on Telegram, which he says only took 5 weeks and 5 people to build in response to the FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried scandal. Durov said that $50 million worth of usernames were purchased in less than a month on Fragment, which was built on the open network. Moving forward, he wants to build a set of decentralized tools, including non-custodial wallets and decentralized exchanges, for millions of people to securely trade and store cryptocurrencies. to fix the wrongs caused by excessive centralization, which let down hundreds of thousands of cryptocurrency users. Once nicknamed the Russian Mark Zuckerberg, Pavel Durov has continued to be one of the most successful young entrepreneurs of our time. With less mainstream media around him, he has continued to be contrarian and controversial.